Is that because it's red? Okay. But like, okay, so I didn't know that she was the same Bloody Mary that you summon when you, what is it? You say her name 3 times in a mirror?
With candles.
With candles.
You should do that.
So
I
romantic.
tried that once.
Did it work?
No, it did work.
No, because she's supposed to kill you, right?
No.
She just shows up. She's like, hey!
Hey, queen.
All right, welcome to the Monarch Experience podcast. I am your host. You know, sometimes people do intros and they're like, they do like the, oh, thanks for joining us today on the Monarch Experience podcast. I'm your host, whispering into this microphone in your ears right now. I'm in your ears right now. You're like, ew, stop. I don't want to listen to this podcast. This is awful.
You come out covered in earwax.
Yeah, ew, gross, dude. Use a Q-tip. We're recording all of this. Welcome to the Monarch Experience podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ancona. Here at the Monarch Experience podcast, we're all about giving students the platform to voice their opinions about what matters most to them. And today, returning for the second time, we've got Veera and Anvi coming back to, yet again, ruin your childhood. They ruined your childhood back in the fall. Earlier, we did an episode about the dark. Who? Autumn. We did it in the autumn. Oh, you never stop. It's amazing. We did this episode in the autumn. Americans be like, fall.
No.
And it was great. We got to ruin our childhood and ruin the childhood of everyone out there that listens to the podcast. Talking about the dark origins of Disney movies, Disney classics. And today, we're going to be talking about the dark origins of nursery rhymes, or the dark backstory of nursery rhymes, common nursery rhymes that you probably were sung to, or you used to sit and clap and laugh along to as a child, or maybe you still do. No judgment. Talk about all the horrible things that most of these nursery rhymes are really about. But before we do any of that, check us out on social media. Give us a follow. Make sure you're also subscribing to the podcast, for all those stupid reasons that every podcaster, every YouTuber says, so that you don't miss out on anything and all of that stuff. Even though if you're a fan of the podcast, I don't think you're really going to miss out on anything. But, who am I to judge? Follow us on Twitter at TheMonarchXP. Follow us on Snapchat at The Monarch Experience Podcast. Say something other than hi. And you can follow us on TikTok and see all of the other content that we are creating at Monarch XP. And I have to give a major shout out right now to Anvi, two other amazing people that are in our homeroom, Lisa and Leora. Wonderful people, kind of. Oh. And they did a great job with, they're trying to commandeer our social media account for TikTok. Don't worry, Paravi, don't worry. Ariana, you are not getting the boot. You are not fired. But we are certainly giving more and more students the ability to take hold and use this platform for student voice. That's what this all is. It's all student voice. So if you're digging some of the more recent stuff on TikTok, make sure you give Lisa and Leora a shout out or a high five. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's chat with Veera and Anvi about all of the horrible origins and horrible real meanings, not even deeper meanings, of what some of these nursery rhymes were about. You already know Veera, you already know Anvi, I already know them, and I think there's no better one to start than on a pretty infamous street, Drury Lane. Veera, do you know the Muffin Man?
Maybe.
Yeah? Anvi, do you know the Muffin Man?
The one who lives on Drury Lane?
Yeah, that's the guy. The one that murdered children? Yeah. So let's start there, because I think that to me is one of the most fascinating ones. I think that's one of your most classic nursery rhymes. every kid knows the Muffin Man. Thankfully, not every kid was exposed to the Muffin Man. Otherwise, they would have all been murdered. We do have to keep the disclaimer that there will be some content that we're going to be talking about dealing with some nursery rhymes. That is pretty disturbing. So, tell your parents you're doing your homework when you... No, just kidding. So, like, this one's pretty messed up. But also, with all origin stories, I don't want to say this for every single one. Some of them are urban myths. Some of them are legends. Some of them we honestly just don't know, no matter how much research we do, whether or not it is fact or whether it is fiction. But it talks about the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man, the one who was on Drury Lane? And then it's, oh, yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the one who was on Drury Lane. That's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's pretty much it.
I love how it's not repetitive at all.
All of these are so repetitive, right? Like, they all are so repetitive. Okay, so talk to us about the Muffin Man. Like, who is the Muffin Man?
Okay, so he's thought to be the first serial killer in England, but apparently he's not. But we still think of him as like one of the first guys. And he used muffins to lure little kids into dark alleys and then kill
Frederick
them.
Thomas Linwood is the guy's name.
So exciting.
Yeah.
We don't like his name.
When you have 3 names like that, it usually means that you're going to be a murderer, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Got
Drury
famous.
Lane Dicer.
Who was the other one? Who got Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth. Lee Harvey Oswald. JFK. Right? If you have 3 names, unless you're David Lee Roth, you're going to either be the front man of Van Halen, there's a joke no one will get, or you're going to be a murderer. So this dude, Frederick Thomas Linwood, apparently could bake a hell of a muffin.
And
I
he
think
was
they
just
would
good
be
at making
dry.
them look pretty.
You think they'd be dry?
They'd be so dry, you'd open them and they just crumble all over the floor. And then when you put it in your mouth, you'd be falling.
Cut apart.
You'd just be on the floor, begging, reaching your hand up to the heavens.
And then cut
just
into
begging for
pieces.
water or milk.
Or you'd be like, damn, this muffin is so bad, just kill me.
Oh, like
Yes.
Popeyes.
And
the
he's like,
biscuit.
That's why.
got it.
Contrast and
So,
contradictions.
all right, so the myth, Anvi, is that this guy was a murderer. And he murdered like 15 children, apparently. And how would he do it?
By luring them into dark alleys using a muffin.
It's a very specific thing to lure people in with.
I mean, serial killers. Interesting people.
At least he didn't use cereal.
I'm so fascinated. Oh, my God.
You
Go.
should.
Go. I'm so fascinated, Veera, by what you're saying. So the Muffin Man, you think his muffins would be dry?
Yes.
You don't think that he'd put the attention and love into it?
He's a serial killer.
I think serial killers, from everything that we hear about them, they are pretty obsessive with things. So I would think, if anything, and we're not trying to make light of, obviously, people's deaths and all that stuff, right? But like, I think, if anything, I think his attention to detail with his muffins would be amazing. Where I think people would be like, man, that Frederick, it's a shame that he's a murderer, because like, he could be like England's next top chef or next top baker. This guy's good. You think that'd be dry?
Yes.
Are you
I feel like he's-
stereotyping serial killers?
I feel like he's one of those people that try their best, but it just absolutely fails.
Is that why he's murdering?
Yes. He's like one of those people that just think that they're doing so good, but it's so bad that it just hurts. So they just have all this anger built inside them, like those sparkly balls that you find in Walmart. And it just be inside of them, growing and growing because they're so angry. So he was like, you know what? This little sparkly ball from Walmart inside of me is telling me to kill people, and I will do it.
So you think there's like an origin story to this where like he was like a baker apprentice and he tried to make these muffins for his like master, I guess, or whatever.
Walmart
And
sparkly
and
balls.
Yes.
like who's the guy on Hell's Kitchen?
Gordon Ramsay.
The Gordon Ramsay of the time is like, these muffins are trash. You should die. And he's like, I'll show you who'll die. And like that's why he's like, I'm gonna kill all these kids.
Maybe the kids
Yeah.
looked like his Gordon Ramsay.
That's got to be it. He had a target, obviously. What kind of muffins do you think he made? I imagine chocolate chip.
Yeah, I was
Same.
imagining
I
chocolate
was gonna
Yeah.
like something with
Chocolate chips are okay.
Something that all of us would
brand.
get lured into with. We're like, ooh, chocolate chip muffins. Ignore the murderer in the dark alley, which Drury Lane apparently
he's
was
good
like
enough.
the slums during this time period. So I guess it would make sense that it's like, where does he live? Drury Lane, of course.
If he's good enough to lure people with muffins, then maybe it's okay to go after the muffins.
Do you think that there was maybe like now people in history usually one bad thing will happen and then they'll freak out and kind of like unfairly accuse all things. Like, do you think there was like a lot of discrimination then against bakers at this point because of that? Yeah. Or you think or maybe like there was like a anti-muffin movement?
No, I don't
The
think
AMM?
so. Maybe people really hated cake because Marie Antoinette was like, let them eat cake. And so cake reminded them of muffins, and they had a deep hatred inside them for muffins.
What's better, a great donut or a great muffin?
Depends on the donut and the muffin. What kind of muffin and donut are they?
Pick your best muffin and put it up against the best donut.
I pick muffin because donuts are like too sweet. Like I like muffins more. But I eat donuts more than I eat muffins.
I think I eat donuts more than I eat muffins because donut is like a pure snack or a treat. And a muffin's kind of like a hybrid.
I eat muffins more.
Yeah? Okay.
We buy them from Walmart.
I do like the Sam's Club like variety pack of those big ones.
Everything is from Walmart.
Of course.
And Costco.
So
and Costco is life.
From Costco.
So here's the thing. There's some contradictory information, and you know, for anyone who's listening who's like, oh man, I heard that information too, I saw it on TikTok. Well, there's the problem. Not looking at anyone specifically.
I'm so sorry.
But there is some conflicting information because there is some belief that this woman Mary Ann Cotton was the first English serial killer. So whether or not she was the first and Frederick Thomas Linwood was, you know, the second, and he kind of became notorious because he was the Muffin Man. Because he was the Muffin Man. Oh man, so he's the Muffin Man. That's messed up.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Are you talking about Frederick Thomas Linwood?
That would be a really funny response from a child if it's like, all right now, Theodore, do you know the Muffin Man? He's like, yes, the first murderer in England. I do. He killed 15 children. It's like, my God, you must be listening to the Monarch Experience. And advertisement.
Teach your kids.
We're going to give out free muffins as a sponsor.
Just make sure they're not chocolate chip and dry.
Yeah, obviously. So Muffin Man, super interesting. Where do we go from here? You want to talk about religious persecution? Because there's a lot that kind of fall under certain categories. Let's talk about some religious persecution. Vera, what's your favorite? That deals with
Goosey Gander.
Yeah, well, that one's not. I feel like not as familiar to me as the Muffin Man.
You should sing it.
No,
you want to sing it?
I learned it.
Can you hum it?
Goosey, goosey gander, whither shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers, so I took him by his left leg and threw him down the stairs.
Times three.
That thing really just goes. That thing really goes off the rails like the last stanza, where it sounds like, oh, okay, whatever. What's going to happen to this old man? It's like, flung him down the stairs.
What else? What else would you do?
What, the goose
like
would
he's
eat
being
him?
a bad
What
bad
is this
person.
Even? I don't understand what this is. Like a goosey gander, whither shall I wander? So like, all right, where should I go? Upstairs or downstairs? And in my lady's chamber, I guess, is my lady my wife?
Probably.
Like goose can get married? Geese. Goose.
Is it about a real goose?
Maybe.
No, it's about
it's about something
Queen
else, but let's
Mary.
just imagine it.
Okay, so what is this really about then? Because this just sounds kind of silly, and then like throwing him down the stairs feels like as just like, we killed him. It's murder, right? This is murder.
So technically it's about priest holes, and priest holes were places that Catholic priests hid during religious prosecutions that took place under the rule of King Henry
That's eight.
Eighth. So when a priest was discovered, they would be forced out of their homes. So that relates to thrown down the stairs.
So that's the ladies' chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Get out.
It was also linked to propaganda against the Catholic Church during King Henry's rule, and left leg was slang for Catholics.
Oh.
And can't say his prayers was referring to the banning of Latin prayers.
Whoa. So there I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers, so I took him by his left leg. So he was a Catholic, so I grabbed him because he's a Catholic.
Yeah.
What's the throwing down the stairs thing then?
Kicking him out of his house.
Oh, out of the hole.
Yeah, he's hiding in the priest hole, and they're like, no, you can't be doing this. Ah, thud. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
I love
thud,
your
thud,
onomatopoeia,
thud.
something that I can't spell.
What's the stomp, stomp, stomp?
The guy like
Walking away.
running to throw him down the stairs. Like just
Oh,
imagine.
wait, they threw him down the stairs?
They
No,
didn't
probably
actually throw him
not,
down
but
the
like
stairs.
That's just a metaphor for kicking him out of the house?
yeah.
But why does that metaphor have to be so violent? Like that's more that
It's
feels
so funny.
but that
because-
feels more violent than the actual thing it's referring to about like kicking him out.
It's so funny. Like how is a goose supposed to
How
take
would a,
someone by his left leg and throw him down the stairs?
right?
I guess
He
the
doesn't
goose
even
is
have like hands. Does he take him by the beak? Maybe he
Yeah.
works out.
He would
He
have
works
to.
out his beak.
I think in that one YouTube video he used his beak.
Oh my god, that one YouTube video
the
with
cartoon you showed,
the
yeah.
Indian accent.
I'm still trying to just a visual though of like an old man being dragged from his room by a goose.
I can
and,
show you.
And the goose like pulling him down the
Wait.
stairs.
With his neck going left and right and up and down. It's like those inflatables at like the car dealership.
Yeah, the wacky inflatable
Yeah.
tube man. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's how his neck is just moving.
So that one is crazy, and there's obviously what's interesting. I feel like I've noticed about this is so many of these originate during a time where, especially the religious persecution ones, like where religion really is Western religion is really like a central influencing force, I guess is the word, on people's day-to-day lives. So much that we create a nursery rhyme that we then sing to children hundreds of years later,
So fun.
and we just ignore like. What is this about? It's about dragging priests out of their holes and murder? Or leaving
I
them
think
homeless?
at the time they also used to burn down people's houses for like religious purposes.
Yeah.
There was another one on that, but we didn't like it, so we
So-
didn't include it.
What other ones deal with religious persecution?
Three Blind Mice.
Everybody knows Three Blind Mice.
I forgot the tune, but
Three
it's like
Blind Mice.
yeah,
See how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife. She cut off their tails with a carving knife. Right?
yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that was a part of it.
It
Yeah.
was.
No, it's pretty violent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just knew Three Blind Mice.
Yeah, like like the Three Blind Mice, but like the faster like they cut off their tails with a carving. Like that's really gruesome. Like, and if you like, wait, did they cut off their tails? Like, oh yeah, ignore it though. Like, you ever see such a sight?
Just remember the first line
just remember
and
the
just
first
repeat it.
Yeah, just
And
ignore the
repeat
fact
it.
that their tails were cut off. They were mutilated. So how is that? What are the mice? I guess a metaphor.
The mice are Protestant loyalists, and since Queen Mary of Tudor, who I'm pretty sure was Henry VIII's daughter, yeah, she was like on a quest to like destroy some sort of religion, obviously Protestants. So the Three Blind Mice were the three Protestant loyalists. They were called the Oxford Martyrs, Ridley, Latimer, and Cranmer, and they were like accused of being like traitors, like treason, and they were burnt at the stake. And the blindness, Protestant beliefs are called like being blind. So they were the Three Blind Mice. They were blind. And
Is it
then,
because they were like overly loyal to something?
yeah,
Okay.
like the religion is like they're blind to follow
Yeah.
that religion. And then the farmer's wife is Queen Mary,
Wow.
Bloody Mary. You know, you can summon her in your bathroom.
Oh, is that who? Wait, is that
Yeah.
who that is?
yeah.
Is Bloody Mary after
The people
her?
in England used to call her Bloody Mary because she chopped off a lot of people's heads.
You've
And-
never watched the Who Was show?
You
No.
never
Watch
watched
the
the Who Was
song.
show?
It's a
no,
rap.
I didn't know that this was like that they were all intertwined, like the Bloody Mary
No, of course.
myth, I guess, or
Yeah.
urban legend,
What do you
or
mean? I saw her.
spooky story. I saw her last night. Like that. Is that what the cocktail was named after?
Huh?
Like the Bloody Mary drink?
I think
I
that's
thought-
just because it's red.
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
that's
'cause
just red.
Okay. But like, okay, so I didn't know that she was the same Bloody Mary that you summon when you, what is it? You say her name 3 times in a mirror
With candles.
with candles.
You should do that.
So
I
romantic.
tried that once. I tried that once.
Did it work?
No, it did work.
No, because she's supposed to kill you, right?
No.
She just shows up. She's like, "Hey!"
My friend was
Hey,
hiding
queen.
behind the shower curtain. My friend was hiding behind the shower curtain, and she was like, "Let's scare this other girl," right? So I was like, "Oh, can you
Oh, that's
please
evil.
do Bloody Mary with me?" Because I was like really young and really cute at the time. So
Mhm.
everyone was like, "Oh my god,
Really
yeah, of
cute?
course." I was so cute at the time. Don't question it. And then she was like, "Oh my god, of course!" So we took her to the bathroom, right? And I was like, Bloody Mary, right?" And my friend jumped out of the shower curtain and was like, "Yeah, I'm here."
That's.
It was so funny.
I mean,
What's
it's-
up? What's up?
It's so funny that those things are. I'm imagining her just be like, "Hey, I'm here."
Hey, queen. Where'd you get your nails done? I love them.
What? Because like it's you're gonna summon her, but like what does she do? Like I don't know. She just shows up. She's just like, what? I'm just trying to relax. It's so interesting. I didn't know that about Three Blind Mice. But that one was
Bloody
kind of
Mary is a common theme in these because they're all from like England in that era.
Okay.
Because like bad things are inspiration, and her reign
Yeah.
was a bad thing.
Yeah, we don't do nursery rhymes anymore. You notice like all the nursery rhymes are just
Yeah.
basically old. There's no like new ones. I guess Baby Shark.
Ew.
No, Baby Shark counts as
No,
like
but Coco Melon is taking old nursery rhymes and changing the words. Like, it's so
Yes.
awful. I hate
Yeah.
it so much. It makes me
Well-
want to cry.
well, you
It makes my
kinda-
ears bleed. I hate the animation because it reminds me
Oh,
of
the
every
animation's brutal.
reboot of old shows that I
Yes.
watched.
yeah,
Barbie.
Barbie.
yeah. It's
My Little
Coco Melon
Pony.
is brutal. Wait, so on an aside, there's one like sing a song of sixpence.
What?
Sing a song of sixpence, pockets
Oh.
full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a
Oh,
pie.
yeah.
When the pie was, I love
Is
that
that
one. I
in
love the
this?
kids. It's like when the pie was open, the birds began to sing, and then they like pecked
think
off her
we're doing-
eyes and ripped out her face.
Wasn't that
like
one?
I
that
think we're
one,
doing
that one's
this.
altered for Coco Melon.
I think we're doing this.
I don't think we do that
I
one, do we?
figured out what
Really?
Bloody Mary
Oh,
does.
we found it while we were researching, but I don't know if we did it because it wasn't really dark. It
Yeah.
was just like people used to like show off their incredible baking skills
Yeah.
to kings, and so they baked birds into pies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so other ones that deal with Mary, I guess,
Mhm.
or similar Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Is that the same Mary?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same Mary that we're referencing over and over again. And I mean, these nursery rhymes or these poems, I guess,
Yeah.
are really like a contemporary at the time source of creativity.
I guess.
The way that we would have songs
our
about
life is
common
bad,
things.
so let's make it a little better by complaining about the things that are bad.
And let's just make sure we sing it with a really big smile. So talk to us about Mary, quite contrary.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow with silver bells and cockle shells, all pretty maids in a row? Mary, Mary, Queen Mary of Tudor, Bloody Mary. Her garden is her kingdom, and how does it grow?
Oh.
Silver bells and cockle shells. Those are torture devices.
No.
So basically, how does she keep her kingdom thriving? Which it really wasn't, but like whatever.
How does she keep them in line?
How does she keep them in line? Pretty maids in a row. Torture devices.
Wow. I always just thought, honestly, I thought cockle shells. I just thought they were some kind of like seashell.
Puka shells.
I
thought they
Like
were
the puka
flower.
shell neck.
So those are some pretty big religious persecution ones, and obviously religion and history are gonna kind of really tie
Yeah.
in together. And there's some other great classics. Do all around the mulberry bush.
Oh, here we go
It's
around
here
the
we go.
mulberry
No,
bush.
not all around.
Yeah.
Here we go
Get it
around
right.
the mulberry
Here we
bush.
go around the mulberry
gonna sing
bush,
it?
the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go around the mulberry bush on a cold, frosty morning.
This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face on a cold and frosty morning.
I
There's
feel
a
like
lot
I
of
can't
this.
get. I feel like I'm at home with my children right now.
Yay!
Yay! So,
So
what's the mulberry bush?
it was a bush in a prison called the Wakefield Prison that women would have to just exercise around all day, and don't end up in jail, or you'll have to continuously run laps.
Oh.
And Wakefield Prison was like a men's prison, but it was like one of the most notorious prisons, and they were like, whatever, women, you can be here too. But it wasn't for women. So they didn't really have like facilities for women to like exercise and stuff. Like they used to make machines to make men
Okay.
exercise. Like the treadmill came from making men exercise in prisons, but it didn't have anything for the women. So it's just, okay, fine, do your chores while running around this bush.
So the mulberry bush was
so interesting.
Yeah.
it was like a real tree, and it died in 2017 and was cut down and removed on May 7th in 2019.
Oh wow.
So you were able to see it. Maybe you can go exercise around it if you really wanted to on a cold, frosty morning.
It's got to
And
be
wash
on
your
a cold,
face.
frosty
You
morning.
had to wash your
right?
face while doing that.
Yeah. Wait, you have to wash your face while doing it?
I don't know. It was
I
just,
imagine
I guess
that's-
it's just because the
that's
mornings
extra.
they have to wake themselves up.
but they had to do their chores. Like there's more than just wash your face. There's wash your face,
Yeah, I feel like I've
brush
always,
your teeth.
Yeah, I feel like I've always heard this one where it's like
Comb
you
our
basically are
hair.
teaching kids to do their chores
yeah,
with
put
it.
on our clothes.
Like, this is the way we put on our clothes. This is the way we don't answer back. This is the way that we eat our breakfast and clean up our plates off the table. Or whatever that parent wants to really reinforce to their child that day.
This is how you don't eat hair, like me.
Mulberry bush one is definitely interesting. I literally thought it was just about a bush, which it was, but I didn't
Wasn't
realize that
there
it was about.
another version with like a monkey and a weasel.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Pop Goes the Weasel. Here,
Oh.
all
It's like
around
the same tune.
But they're all the same tune,
All around
right?
the mulberry bush, the monkey, and
chased
the
the
weasel.
weasel,
Chased the
monkey
weasel.
thought
Not
it was all
Goosey
good
Goosey
fun.
Gander,
Pop
though.
goes the weasel.
Pop Goes the Weasel. Yeah. So same rhythm. I mean, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and
ABC.
ABC,
Yeah.
right? They're all like the same thing. Okay. We got Baba Black Sheep up next.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the Dane.
Yeah.
None for the little boy who lives down the lane. That's the original lyric.
It's none for the little boy.
None for the little boy. They changed it because.
Oh, what do they make it now? It's and
1 for little boy.
And 1, yeah.
They don't have enough for the little boy because the rich people, the master and the dame, were like, no, we're keeping this. So basically, there was a wool tax, right? I think some king was like suffering from war or something, right? No, from his crusades. He was sending people on crusades, and you need money for that. And so he taxed the people heavily on wool. Oh. And so the people that were actually like producing the wool were getting like no money out of it. They were becoming poor, while the king and his like other noble people were
the
like,
master and the Dane.
Yeah, the nobles and the king.
Or dame, sorry.
Were getting rich.
Off of their hard work.
Yeah.
And the poor little boy down the lane's getting nothing?
He's the one who got it.
That's terrible.
People also thought it was about slavery, but
okay.
Slaves didn't do wool stuff.
Okay.
So I don't think. I mean, same time period.
Yeah.
But I don't think it matches up.
Again, and so much of this, you can research and we can find out and we could try to trace the origins, but like any, whether it's an idiom or whether it's like just a common phrase, it's kind of hard to like cite the origins of stuff that's so ingrained in like culture and media where like everybody knows Baba Black Sheep. I always thought it was Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? No, sir.
Really?
Yeah. But then the next line doesn't make any sense. I've always said, no, sir, 3 bags full.
-3.
Do you have wool?
Wait, that
no, I don't. I only have 3 bags. Get out of my face. I'm not sharing.
Wait,
okay.
maybe the bags aren't filled with wool. They're just 3 empty bags.
My apologies, sir. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but for some reason, that's how I always sing it.
Yeah. No, but it's none for the little boy. We don't care about little boys who live down lanes.
Oh.
We don't care about their hard work.
As a parent,
we just want their money.
As a parent, like I know these nursery rhymes so well. It's going to be interesting to see for some people who are listening, who are middle schoolers, if they even remember some of these. But like I feel like I remember all of these because I just was singing them like
Except
yesterday
for
to
Goosey
my daughter.
Goosey Gander.
Except for Goosey Goosey
Which
Gander.
I was singing
my favorite one. After we did our research, right? We were like, "What is this?" Right? And we went to YouTube and we opened the video and it was stuck in our head for like the next week
5
and you're
days.
randomly humming it like every day. It was like not okay.
That's amazing. So next one we got is Little Jack Horner, which on a side note, did you guys see Puss in Boots, the newer one?
No.
Oh my God.
Possibly.
They have.
I don't know how new is this. I watched Puss in Boots during
No,
when the pandemic started.
Brand new.
No,
it came out in theaters.
No.
It was really good. The Last Wish. So it was really good. Really dark.
I love Puss in Boots.
Yeah. It's really dark. But Little Jack Horner is the main villain.
Really? What does he do in it?
Murders, and he's amazing. He's so funny and so evil, and the way they depict him is hilarious. And his like origin story too, where he's like at a. You have to see it. It's really good. He's at like a carnival and like nobody wants to see him with his little stupid thumb and pie because everyone is going to the next booth to see Pinocchio. And like that's what creates his origin story.
Oh my.
He's
Why
enormous.
does he look like that?
He's enormous,
Why
right?
Does he look
I
like
thought he was
that?
going to be like a
head.
really, really tall, like really skinny,
Why does
sleazy
he
guy
have a
who's like,
Dora
I'm Little Jack
haircut?
Horner.
That's amazing.
He looks like that was
my
me
God.
last year.
He's
With my
my new
Dora
idol.
hair.
I don't even know
He looks
anything about
amazing.
him, and he's my idol.
It was a good movie though. It's worth checking out. So what's the origin with Little Jack Horner? Because
Little?
Okay. So
sat in the corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb. He pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I."
okay. So I don't know how true this is.
Like I'd be like, "You're not a good boy. You just ruined the dessert, like on Christmas. Go to your room."
It's pie. You can't ruin it. Pie is life.
Yes, you could. That kid sticking his thumb. You know where his thumb has been? His nose.
No, he's an adult in this. I don't know how true this story is, but the story that we know is that a man, right, who's known as Little Jack Horner,
Okay.
was told by, I think he was like a duke or something.
Some
Like
position of authority.
some like noble person, but not the king. And he was told like, okay, go send this pie on Christmas to the king. And then he was like, oh man, I'm so hungry, while riding his little horsey, taking his pie to the king. So he took a little bite of the pie, and he saw a piece of paper. And he was like, what is this? And he looked at the paper, and it was a deed, right? Which is like a document that like shows like ownership of land.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh my God, this guy that sent me to take this pie was just bribing the king. And so he took the deed and kept it and said, yeah, this is my land, I own this place. And the king couldn't call him out because then he'd be admitting to taking the bribe.
Oh.
So what a good boy am I. He didn't do anything wrong.
I mean, aside from sticking his thumb in someone else's food.
Ruining an innocent pie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That one's like not dark though.
That's not dark.
Yeah.
But it's a...
That doesn't belong
It's
on here.
interesting.
I think it's interesting
I like
for
that
sure.
one.
I like it. Not dark at all though. Look at that. We can do nice things.
I mean, it's not dark, but it's like morally wrong.
I was waiting for you to be like, and then the king murdered Jack, and he was forever known
king
as a good
ate
boy.
Jack.
I think...
Because he ate his pie, so he ate Jack.
Well, I gotta eat something, so cooking
I mean,
you.
technically you are my pie.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of killing people
And pie.
and pie
And pumpkins, because pumpkin pie.
and autumn.
And autumn.
Yeah, pumpkin pie is delicious though.
I love pumpkin
Yeah.
pie.
I
oh
think
well, you're not gonna anymore.
Nope, probably not. We're doing Peter Pumpkin Eater.
Of
Peter
course.
Peter Pumpkin Eater. Something.
Had a
something,
wife
something.
and
Wait,
couldn't keep her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you get
Oh
there?
wait, it's right here. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Eeper,
put...
weeper, chimney sweeper. Had a wife but couldn't keep her. Had another, didn't love her. Up the chimney he did shove her. Peter Pumpkin Eater. Had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell and there he kept her very well.
Yeah, these are like, you just hear them and you're so used to them that it's like, oh, it's cute. But you're like, wait, he's keeping her in a pumpkin shell? First of all, how small is this wife? Second of all, why didn't she just get out? It's a pumpkin.
mean-
It's not cement.
Um,
So break this down. What is this really about?
Okay, so he had a wife, right? But he didn't love her, so he killed her and shoved her up a chimney.
oh my god. She cheated on him a lot and he cheated on her.
No,
they didn't love each
that
other.
was the pumpkin wife. So the pumpkin
Ugh.
wife, she was never home, and she was like constantly cheating on him. And after he figured out, he was so angry. So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna kill you and bake you into a pie and eat you.
Pumpkin
That's
pie.
dark.
Pumpkin pie.
Because she's his pumpkin.
Sure.
Cheating pumpkin.
That's dark. Wait, so he didn't love her and he shoved her up the chimney.
He couldn't keep her because she was always out cheating
Yeah.
on him.
So
Wait, he had two wives though.
he had two wives. These
Yeah.
are two different wives. The first one, maybe the problem is him.
I mean, he had
What
two
do you
wives.
mean?
Like,
But like maybe wait, two wives at the same time?
no,
No,
because he killed the
'cause
first
he
one
killed
and
the
then got
first
the
one.
pumpkin one.
Yeah. So he killed the first one. Why? She was cheating on him too?
He didn't love her.
I'm seeing
I guess I guess he just figured out maybe.
he's an unlovable person.
Yes.
Honest.
I hate to put this on him, but like
No,
It's
he
his
needs to
fault.
take ownership for his actions.
no, it's his fault. Look, had a wife and didn't love her, or had a wife but couldn't keep her, had another, didn't love her.
Oh, so there was three.
No, the one that didn't love her is the one he. Oh, there were three. What?
No, because it says
No,
had
this
a
is
wife
about
but couldn't keep her.
this is about different people. Eeper Weeper is one person. Peter is another person.
Peter Pumpkin. I think you guys are confusing some of these.
Wait,
Peter.
Oh my gosh, was there
Peter.
three?
Pumpkin Eater.
no, that can't be the. Where did Eeper Weeper come from?
That's
I don't
a
know. What
different
is Eeper
one.
Weeper?
No. That never happened. Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife but couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell and there he kept her very well.
Yeah, Peter Pumpkin Eater had another and didn't love her. Peter learned to read and spell, then he loved her very well.
What is this?
Wait. Tells a story about a chimney sweep who kills his second wife and hides her body up a chimney.
That's not Peter Pumpkin Eater.
That's Eeper Weeper.
That's a
Eeper
totally
Weeper is
Where
a
did you
different
get that
thing.
one from? Okay, wait. Let's get the whole thingy.
No, I was researching Peter Pumpkin Eater, and then this Eeper Weeper thing shows up. So I'm like, maybe I should include it in this thing because it's so funny. Like, what is Eeper Weeper?
Okay.
But Eeper Weeper is a totally different
No,
thing.
Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell and there he kept her very well. His wife had a lot of boyfriends and he
Yeah.
couldn't keep her. He was always out. So he's like, you know what? I want this girly. Let's put her in a pumpkin shell and she'll never be able to leave because she'll always be with me
She'll be
because
dead,
I'm a
'cause she's dead.
psychopath.
Yeah, he killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed her because she was
And there he kept her very well.
Just like
Scandalous.
little
Inside,
Jack.
inside his
scandalous.
stomach.
Wow. Wow.
We gotta go back to
Don't
That is
worry, Eeper
dark.
Weeper isn't there. Wait.
Yeah, Eeper Weeper. I don't know where that came from.
Eeper Weeper is apparently a chimney sweep who killed his second wife and hides her body up a chimney.
bonus
okay.
nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
Fun.
Oh, The next one we're going to chat about, Ring Around the Rosy.
Yeah.
I think this one's pretty well understood, but for those of us who don't know.
Shockingly.
So, ring around the rosy, pockets full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
I used to play this.
Death.
Same.
Like I'd hold
Yes.
hands with people and we'd
It's
run
just
around
death.
in circles and then
Black
fall.
death.
Yeah.
Which is, well, the plague. So, ring around a rosy refers to rosary beads that were supposed to provide God's help, or like one of the symptoms of the kind of plague. They developed these like large
rashes, like rings.
They were like large swellings that
Okay.
were red.
Yeah.
So that's where like roses comes from, or like these beads that they thought were supposed to like
Save
make
them.
God help them.
Yeah.
So then posies were the flowers that they used to stop the like odor of rotting bodies.
Yeah.
And ashes, well, obviously that's cremation of bodies.
Yeah.
And they had to start cremating bodies after like there were so many of them. There was a huge buildup. They couldn't just bury them anymore. And animals started eating the dead bodies. So they had to start burning them. And we all fall down. It's just like the outcome of the plague. Half the population died because of it.
Which is pretty wild, because I think like that's one of the most common ones you'd see in like every elementary school playground for like little kids.
Yeah, I
Like-
used to play that so much.
Of course.
Like
yeah.
I remember very vividly being in like a very happy open field with a bunch of my family friends holding hands, going in circles, singing "Ring Around the Rosies," and then falling down onto the wonderful soft grass.
Butterflies
thinking,
are
"This is
like
so
cascading across the
wonderful.
sky. You're
What-
giggling.
How could life ever get better than this?
And then someone comes over to you and they're like, you know this is about the plague.
It also
And you're
shows
like,
like,
then we start crying.
No! Yeah. It just ruins your life. Yeah, that one I feel like is maybe of all of them that we're gonna do, maybe the most common one, but such
Yeah.
a good one. Such a good one. Man, people had a hard life back then, huh?
it's like it shows how the children were psychologically affected. Like they were making songs about death and just like
All of the
playing
time.
and laughing.
And fear and like, do you know the Muffin Man? Do you? Do you? You better not.
I mean,
like,
maybe
it's messed up. It's so crazy.
maybe they just wanted to complain, but since a lot of these are about like criticizing the queen,
Yeah.
they had to like change it and make it like a metaphor, which is why we don't really.
You can't get ousted if it's
Yeah.
not direct.
Yeah, you can't
Smart.
get burnt alive.
One of my favorites.
Oh no.
Kayla Salvatore. How are you? I miss you. I hope you're doing well. I hate that we never got to do our Humpty Dumpty episode. This is maybe the closest we can do. Kayla, from a couple of years ago, had this conspiracy theory. She was a true crime girl.
Of course.
She had a conspiracy theory where Humpty Dumpty was pushed, and she felt like it was an inside job, and it was just an inside joke that my homeroom and I had, and it was hilarious. We never got to actually do a podcast on it, and I wanted to. Kayla, the offer still stands, but let's talk about Humpty Dumpty. While her theory was pretty wild and really funny.
It makes sense.
I know, right? Like all the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put him back
I
together
can just
again.
imagine like an egg in a suit.
He's
He's
king.
not an egg.
He's a king.
He was
He's got
never an egg.
resources. How does he not have resources to be able to financially like get anyway? This is not a theory. This is more of the origin, and
Yeah.
he's always portrayed as an egg.
Yeah,
I've
I
always
think-
thought he was an egg.
me too. But
Same.
if
You're
you
telling
look
me
at
I'm
it,
wrong.
if you look at it, there never says anything about an egg. I think he was just portrayed as an egg like, the first time they wanted to show kids, or I guess in modern-ish times when they wanted to show
But he's
kids.
never portrayed as an egg. I think he's just portrayed as like egg-shaped.
Okay,
That's kinda
Rotund.
mean.
Right?
Humpty Dumpty.
Well, like Anvi said, these are meant to be critical of people in positions of power, and the only way you can really criticize is there's no free speech. Hey, you have to do it in a very circumventing type of way. Go ahead, Anvi.
Okay. So King Richard, I think the third, I don't really know, one of the King Richards, if there were many. He was a king who had like a spine issue. I think it's scoliosis.
Yeah.
Not a humpback,
Mhm.
but like
I think
guess,
they portrayed him as a humpback, but he had scoliosis.
Yeah,
But I
because his
think he-
spine was shaped in like an S-ish. I saw a picture of his skeleton. And he was on his horse, and his horse was called Wall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and he was in the middle of a fight, and he fell onto the ground, and apparently Kayla says that he was pushed, which makes a lot of sense.
It
Because
does.
how do you just fall off of a horse
Come on.
in the middle of a war?
Right.
And there were a bunch of people like stabbing each other, and so while he was falling, you could just imagine him getting like sliced into pieces, you know? Like when
Boiled
you
egg.
watch those like cooking
Boiled egg.
shows, and they like when it's like very overly exaggerated and they throw stuff into the air and like
it's
fruit ninja, like fruit ninja.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got fruit
Fruit Ninja.
ninja.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love that. I love the fact that his horse was named Wall because everything I researched too was like, yeah, the king, like the
That's
king
so
had a humpback.
random. I love that.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
his
random.
name was Wall. Like, how
Sup,
great is
Wall?
that? How great is that?
How are you doing?
And all
What'd
of
you
his
have for
king's
lunch?
horses and men couldn't put him back together again because his body was cut into tiny little pieces, but his skeleton is still intact. So maybe
I
they
thought
were
it
just
was.
cuts.
I thought it was maybe just like metaphoric, like his empire fell and nothing could be done to
Oh.
save it.
Okay, well, you're an English teacher.
Yeah, that's kind of how with what I was reading, I was.
That makes a
interpreting
lot
it.
more sense.
Yeah, but because if
His
this-
skeleton is still intact.
Yeah, so he wasn't chopped up into little pieces.
It's like a line, and then there's just a random dip in it.
Yep, yeah, that's what scoliosis looks like of the spine. It's not going to really cause a humpback.
Yeah,
It's more
I
of
guess.
just a
I mean,
large
people
curvature.
mistake scoliosis for humpbacks.
I guess
Like
in a
I don't know the
severe-
difference until I like researched it.
Yeah, in a
with
severe
this.
case, you could probably say that maybe it might cause a humpback. His must have been obviously pretty severe,
Yeah.
where like that was the distinguishing mark of him. So make him Humpty Dumpty.
Or
But seriously,
Humpty.
Vera, I'm with you. I've always thought of him as egg.
You know,
He's
because
always
every
been
time
egg.
I watched a cartoon of Humpty Dumpty, they're just this random
He's just
silly
white.
little
He's
egg.
just white.
No, he's an
egg-shaped.
actual egg.
Oh yeah, okay.
And there's like
Yeah.
yolk falling out of him when he
Oh
falls.
yeah, you're
Even
right.
and
you're
like
right.
he has this cape, but how does the cape stay on if he's an egg? Like
Friction.
it's an egg. Why doesn't it just fall? That would be so hilarious. But no, the cape just had to stay on because he's
Is
a
cape
king.
your issue?
That's the issue. Is the cape.
It's the cape. It's
How
the
dare you.
problem of
not
everything.
the inside job. Not the fact that this guy was pushed by his own people.
Allegedly.
London Bridge is falling down. That's another one that's a classic. Obviously, I think this is probably another common one. Vera, break
This
it
is
down
also
for us.
okay.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
I meant
Okay.
like break it down, not sing it. But thank you for singing it.
Yes, I actually sung it because
I'm so
Anvi would
proud.
get mad at me.
No, I like that we're not relying on our audience to go. How's that one go?
Yeah, I don't know. They're all like
We're performing it
they're
for
so
them.
old now.
I
you
feel
know?
like that is like
Like,
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Why would they remember
Sounds
this
like Mary
stuff?
had a little.
Yeah.
Lane. Yeah. So okay, London Bridge is falling down. Is it literally about a bridge?
Yes.
Okay, so this isn't a metaphor.
So this
I
is
mean,
about the famous London Bridge, which was destroyed by a Viking, Olaf II, in
Let it go.
1014. Hey, I did Frozen last time
Let
too,
it
so this
go.
fits.
Oh my god.
It could be about that destruction, but there's another meaning. And people thought it could be about human sacrifice. So the children would be buried alive at the base of the bridge.
Wait, why are the children being buried there?
Because we
They're
hate children.
Yeah.
Because they just kill children.
Yes.
The Muffin Man.
I mean, they're kind of
Yes.
useless.
the Muffin
Muffin Man Part 2.
Yeah.
If they're not doing their work, being little adults, then what's the point of having them?
Are these all coming out of like England?
Yeah.
I think
Is,
so.
like,
England was
that's-
not a
England was
very good
rough.
place to live.
Man. They got murderous muffins.
I mean, yeah,
they
somewhere
got
in Europe.
dead eggs.
If London Bridge, then I guess the Vikings came down to like
So
England.
the children were buried on the bridge?
under the
Under the
This
bridge,
is a
at the
myth.
base.
This is a myth, though.
Okay.
So it's based off of a myth that the bridge would collapse if there wasn't anyone or like anything watching it.
And the dead children are watching it?
Well, some of them weren't dead. They
Oh.
would
Huh?
be dead. I mean, they were buried alive, and then I guess they died.
Yeah.
I guess no one wanted to stay there to watch the bridge because the
So
Vikings kept attacking.
This one seems obviously more myth-like
This
than
one's a myth.
origin, but still pretty dark. Pretty dark. And so I think we got one more, and this has been a ton of fun. So
No,
this
thank
one
you.
really messed me up.
This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. I don't know what that one means.
This little piggy went to market.
Not to
Not
the
to
market.
the market.
My
He
whole-
wasn't going shopping, he was the shopping.
my whole life, I thought it was this little piggy went to the market, like he was going shopping, because the other one went home. So
I
I
mean-
just thought like one went out, one went home.
One wasn't fat enough.
and oh,
That's why he was eating the beef.
Oh,
my God, what if they were friends?
Fattening them up.
They're fattening them up so they can go to market, not to the market.
I always thought it was.
Because they are the stock, they are pigs, and they are getting eaten.
Yeah, for those of us that are not catching on to this, it's to market means you're
selling
getting
them.
sold. Like you're going to market to die.
Yeah.
Fun.
That's so messed up.
Oh my
I was
God.
picturing like a little piggy going to like the pork store and going like, "Oh no!"
Pork store.
I ate pepperoni for the first time like yesterday or something.
What
and
was
it
the
was
experience?
Like, it was like good. We
It was
accidentally
good.
ordered pepperoni pizza,
It's
and I was
good.
like, oh wow.
Yeah, it's good.
So I don't blame the piggy for being sent to the market or to market.
Thanks, pig.
I mean,
Thank you,
thank you, pigs,
Thank
for
you.
all of your sacrifice and service that you have given us. It is not for nothing.
We appreciate you.
So this one, why is this one on here? I know
I think it's just funny.
Because
Like the way
it's-
it's so different.
and because it threw off
just
what
because
I thought
of
it was.
one word.
Yeah,
The whole
The
meaning changed.
changes the entire thing. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home.
It's like teachers suspending commas.
Commas save lives.
Let's eat, Grandma. Let's eat, Grandma.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Let's
other
eat
good ones.
grandma, guys. I'll bake her
Yum.
into a pie.
Delicious.
This time it'll be blueberry, so no need to worry.
So yeah, this like completely. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. So the one that has none, I guess, is he next to market?
I think they just didn't like him.
And wait, so this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. We're not selling.
We're not selling him.
This
Maybe
little
he's
piggy
the
had
little
roast
baby.
beef.
He's not like fat enough.
You don't
Not
look
fat
at
enough.
And they're fattening
This
up one of
little
them.
piggy had roast beef because he needs to get fatter. But you're not going to feed a pig meat.
Wait, when you do it on the fingers, which finger do you start with?
You start with the big toe or the thumb.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it's fat. He goes to market because the rest are small. And then wee 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 all the way
The one
home.
that goes
Oh
wee,
my
wee, wee,
God.
It's a
all
really
the way
small
home.
one because he was sent back home because he's not big enough yet. Oh my god, it all makes sense.
What is he doing when he says we?
don't know,
He's
just like-
squealing.
He's French.
No.
Like he has the mustache and the beret and the striped shirt.
and the
baguette.
The baguette.
baguette. Obviously, we're doing every stereotype we can. We're so sorry for our French listeners.
Oh.
And,
Oh, no.
and obviously wearing a scarf, of course, right?
Yes, the red,
red
scarf.
scarf.
Yeah. And
It's tied
an
over here
an
in the front.
on the side, right off
Yeah,
to the
on the side.
incredibly cultured pig. Ha ha, wee wee.
Wee wee.
Wait, the wee wee is like him squealing.
Yeah. Because, like,
Why is he squealing?
I guess he's just sad.
Maybe they're
Like,
being
all of his
really
friends
mean
are
to
going away. But he doesn't know because
He
he
doesn't
thinks
know why
it's
they're going
going
away.
to the market.
Which
But
reminds me
he
of
wasn't
Pinocchio.
he wasn't very educated, so he missed that and he's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll see them later. But I'm so sad that I don't get to go shopping with them.
And then he goes shopping to the market, and he's like, "It's Bruce!" hanging his carcass.
Oh no, it's Bruce, but in a French accent.
So you have to pull them out
I
of
don't
the
know how to do
butcher's
anything in
shop
French.
and
Yeah,
give
I just
them
know how
a
to
funeral.
Este Bruce. No, that's like half Spanish.
Et tu, Brutus.
Et tu Brutus. Brutus is not Bruce.
Close enough.
That's a
No,
different
that's a
name.
different thing.
It's okay.
That's social studies.
This was a ton of fun. Until next time, stay safe, stay hungry,